Hey guys, it's Dion from Norworld here. We're out here at the Bendelby Ranges and we thought we'd take a couple of minutes to show you through our brand new demo Ranger. We've built this vehicle to display out of our Adelaide branch. We'll go for a quick walkthrough around it. So this vehicle here is a 2023 Ford Ranger. It's an XLT model in Arctic White. It originally came from Ford with a factory tub, but we've actually removed that for one of our Norworld Terrain Canopy packages. Up the front here, we've started off with a ARB Summit bar. We've got a set of Light Force Genesis tucked in the bull bar, as well as a Warn winch. There's a set of recovery points and a GME AE4705B just up the front here for communication between different vehicles. So moving on to the wheels and tyres on this car, we've gone for a set of the Method 305s. We've gone for them in the all black. I've actually changed the lip bolts into a silver to match in with the Terrain Canopy package. They're a 17x8 POS 25. And wrapped around those is a set of Toyo Open Country RTs in a 285/70/17. To get a little bit more clearance for the bigger tyres, we've put one of ARB's BP51 GVMs on. And this one here is a stage 2 kit, so it's rated at 3650 kilos. That gives you plenty of weight capacity for touring, towing, and just general playing. So looking at the roof rack on this one here, we've gone for the Rhino Rack backbone. It's got one of their Series 5 platforms on it. And up the top there, we've mounted 4 Max Tracks, a Red Arc 180 watt solar panel, and then the 6 strikers across the front. To suit with the black and white theme of the car, we've kept the black covers on all of the lights, and then we just swap them out for a set of clears when we need to. So once we've removed the tub from this vehicle, we've actually fitted one of our Deluxe Plus trays. So this is our most popular offering on the Ford Rangers and pretty much every vehicle. So it's the same tray we run in our Deluxe trays. It's just got a set of painted sideboards and a set of painted toolbox lids to go with it. Included as standard on this build is a 40 litre water tank hidden up under the tray, as well as your 2 underbody toolboxes, one either side. And we've also got our large 1200 trundle coming out the back. With the Ford Rangers, we do a full relocation of the sensors and the radars, which come in the factory tub, as well as the reverse camera. We put that in a location so you can hitch up the boat by yourself. The cool thing about this tray package is it still lets you fit the factory spare underneath and gives us space for a second spare up on the rear of the canopy here, as well as one of our 25 litre Norworld jerry cans. We're happy to announce that Norworld have been approved in Ford's QVM program. This means we're a qualified vehicle modifier for Ford Australia. There are only a couple of companies in Australia that have passed Ford's stringent testing, and it means that you can be rest assured knowing your vehicle will be safely fitted on your Ford. It's also given us access to redirection codes directly from Ford Australia, so it means you can get your vehicle redirected into our Norworld branches prior to getting to your dealership. Included in this package is our 1200 long Trundle Drawer. So this one here's actually got our new Trundle Drawer lid fitted to it, and the cool thing about this is it is all dust and waterproof. So the Trundle Drawer lid makes a really good spot to just throw the barbie, do a bit of cooking, do a bit of cleaning. And then obviously the Trundle Drawer is fantastic for storing all your tools and your loose odds and ends that normally just fill up the back of the car. So on this demo vehicle, we've actually put our Deluxe Compact Canopy on it. It's got a full 2-pack paint option, so you'll see the entire shell has been painted. Up on the roof of this one, we fitted the James Baroud Odyssey just to try and keep the weight up top down. I think these tents only weigh about 60 kilos, and we've paired that up with the Camp King 270 awning. It's a fantastic awning made here in Australia, so it's good to back more Australian-made companies. The dual stage ladder, it's got our custom Norworld extrusion on it, so it means it's really comfy to jump up and down in the tent, even if you're not wearing shoes. So it's just a matter of popping it up, giving it a pull down, and it clips straight into place, ready to rock and roll. It means you don't need to store a second ladder anywhere in the vehicle. You'll also see under here, we've got our 15 amp inlet, as well as a set of RCDs, just to keep that Red Arc system all powered up when you're in a caravan park, or if you need a little bit of juice from a generator. Cool thing about this is you can also leave it just stored. So if you do take the canopy off and run tray back only, you can keep it plugged into permanent power, just to keep the batteries at full charge and keep the fridge running 24/7. With the rooftop tent, we've mounted that onto a set of our Norworld rooftop tent brackets, as well as our awning brackets. It makes it super easy because it is all on a uni-strut system, so it's just a matter of bolting it all down and then bolting the tent onto it. Also means we can pretty quickly change from the rooftop tent bars into a roof rack if we need to for day-to-day use. When we duck inside of the canopy, we put the Clearview ES220 in there, and that one there's got a CFX 75 litre on it. Don, the guy that's driving this around, is actually a bit of a fisherman, so it's good for him being able to, throw the whole fridge out into freeze on the way back from his fishing trips. Up on the top here, we've got the Travel Buddy marine oven, located on the Norworld bracket. That actually sits in our uni-strut, so you can adjust exactly where that goes. We've also got our roll-out drawer and table combo, which is pretty handy just for your general cooking and cleaning gear, as well as the map of Australia that everyone loves. To power all the fridge and the Travel Buddy, we've actually fitted one of our Red Arc Ultimate wiring packages. So this one here's got the Manager 30, as well as a 200 amp lithium battery hidden behind the drawer and table. On the other side of the Canopy, there is a 2000 watt inverter, which keeps the coffee machine and the induction cooktop all fired up. So our compact Canopy comes in at 1500 long, and it gives you this little space here, which allows the spare wheel to actually sit on the back of the tray, rather than overhanging the back of it. Gives you much better access into your tow ball, but also helps keep the weight close to that rear axle, making the vehicle drive much nicer. In the inside of this Canopy, it's got our 1200 long full length drawer. It is all lockable, so that's a good spot to store the other odds and ends from your Canopy build. We've actually opted for a medium shelf up the top here, which houses the ARB bags really nice. And again, that is all on Unistrut, so we can change between different systems if we need to. Up in that top corner there, we've got our unique Norwell compressor mount. So it features one of the ARB twin brackets, as well as a 4 litre Airbag Man slimline tank. It's just as easy as hitting it on and hitting it off. Comes with a full digital pump up kit as well, so it makes it easy to get your tyres back pumped up. Up on this side as well, we've also got the 2000 watt red arc inverter. So that's handy for powering up the coffee machine. As you can see there, we just run a little pod machine. It's enough to get the little short blacks going. There is also another set of sockets up there, so there's a couple of USBs and a cigarette point. We've also put our new Norwell central locking kit into this vehicle. So it's got our new compression locks. They're actually a whale tail design, so a little bit different to the old ones you may know, but they are all central locking compatible. So that means these are remote locking, so we do have a separate fob that actually controls the Canopy. So that means you can keep the vehicle locked up and then keep the Canopy open if you're out fishing and you need to get access to your lures or something like that. Also means we've got less wiring running back into the vehicle, so it keeps it super simple. On this side as well, we've also got our flared guards. These are fully adjustable, so when we put the bigger offset wheels on this car, we're actually able to pull the guards out and readjust them to suit. And also gives us the perfect spot to mount the tap for our 40 litre water tank. So it is all gravity fed with a nice little swivel on it, so it makes it super easy to access, fill up the billy or wash your hands up after a day on the tracks. The fill neck's actually located up on here. It's actually a billet filler neck that we spin in-house, so it's a pretty cool little product that we do. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video on our new Ford Ranger build. This vehicle is going to be on display in Adelaide at our Adelaide branch. We're seeing a lot of these Ford Rangers coming through. They are a super popular vehicle at the moment. So if you do have any queries about them or want to understand more about how we do our builds, please give us a call on 1300 302 899 or jump onto our website at norwell.com.au.